Hi, welcome to Model Marvels. This is the ExReal from 3 Racing, their d90 crawler. So without further ado, let's get rid of the body. Put that to one side, and here we are. Shift servo for the twin speed, high and low. Waterproof battery box, or transmission, motor obviously, steering servo. Right, what was it like to build? There was highs and there was lows. Let's start off. We start off putting the chassis rails together, and you have to use so much force screwing the screws in that I actually had to wear a glove in the end because it started to bruise my hand. This is building it by hand, which will take about 15 hours or so if you want to do it properly. Also, you will need something along the lines of a caliper. Lots and lots of little screws that are very similar in size, and they really do need to be measured to find out what is needed where. It's very easy to put the wrong screw in. Instructions are okay. Luckily, at the end of each section, such as building the, let's say, the front axle, there's a completed view, which you need, because where the instructions are a bit vague, it's very easy to get things around the wrong way. And it's not until you hold your part up next to the completed, it's not until you hold your completed part up next to the picture of the finished item that you can actually see what you may have done wrong. We'll get a running video of it for you shortly. Yes, it looks nice. Hopefully it will do the business. But, and here's the but. Oh, it comes with these stealth mounts, which is quite nice to fit the hard body on. But, as I was saying, this is the d90 body from 3 Racing, which comes with a full interior, which you can't use with this chassis, which is... don't get me started. Whoever designed this didn't realise the company made that, because the only way it will fit is if you remove the shift servo and basically leave it stuck in high or low gear, and remove the waterproof battery, the waterproof receiver box, and try and work out some way of mounting your receiver and speed controller on your own, because it won't fit basically. There's a bulkhead that runs across, that's right there, there's a bulkhead inside that would run across there, which is a dashboard. You have all the seats, and there's no room to put it. So I think, let's just try it, I think, yeah, even with the shift servo removed, you can't fit the bulkhead to allow you to fit the interior details. To me, it really doesn't make sense, and this is why we wanted to review it, because we thought it was going to be a really highly detailed, capable crawler or trail runner, and obviously it's fallen down big time there. As I said, it'll take you about 15 hours to build by hand. Chassis was hard to get together. Instructions are okay, and our biggest problem doing it by hand was all of these hex-headed screws. We've got a HPI hex tool doing them up, which admittedly is not the newest, but is a tight fit to start with. But by the time they need so much force to do up that by the time you're about halfway through, you're starting to tear the head, and you have to resort to an Allen key if you've got one that will fit nicely, because they're obviously not machined exactly like the hex tool. So virtually every screw used on this, the head has sheared in some way. On one of these body posts, the whole hex screw crumbled to nothing. So whether that's an issue with this one being one of the first ones off the production line, or whether it's a general issue, I don't know. Yes, here it is. Let's put the body back on, roughly ish. Just pop it back on. That's close enough for you there. There we go. As I say, on the whole, although the chassis is quite nice, disappointed that we can look inside and see all of this gubbins, all of the wiring, all of your electrics, the chassis. We thought it was going to be a complete finished, almost display item, but it's not, unfortunately. So we haven't bothered going down to town on the body because, quite frankly, we didn't think it was worth it. So there it is. Here are a few photographs of the build process showing the chassis, the gearbox parts, and then the completed gearbox, going on to include the front axle, rear axle and the completed chassis. Please click subscribe so that you don't miss part 2 of this video where you can see this model in action. Thank you for watching. Bye.